LTC Project Good Life. Happiness is mostly described as a period of being happy or beyond satisfaction. One person's joy can be expressed to another one but cannot have the same feeling of the other one's joy. For example, a joke can be funny to one person, and when that one person describes the joke to the other one, it might not have the same similar effect. Aristotle well explains this similar concept in chapter 2 about how people have their own idea of being satisfied. A nice quote from a student expresses the same idea. No one person's idea of good is better than the other another's. Basically sums up to no one knows how to live life better than you do. Living life to satisfaction is the main goal for humans who live in the world with complications. As a student, I feel the most amount of satisfaction when I receive a good grade. It helps the student it helps the student feel that they have reached a certain level after their hard work and stress given towards making their product, or in this case, their homework. Since the age of humanity, we have tried to make our life as complicated as it could. Going through classes from elementary to high, one might discover that problem in a student's life will not and never will. Life of human will not end until we reach a stage where we do not need to fight for the well-being of ourselves. It's called death. Living a life to luxury is not the same as living a good life. Living a good life is when an individual is satisfied with what he or she has done in his or her life, and this person is free from burden or being stressed until another problem comes into that person's life. In Epicurus' third paragraph explains, assumption yourself to believe that death is nothing to us. For good and evil imply awareness, and death is prevention. Of all awareness, therefore, a right understanding that death is nothing to us to make the mortality of life enjoyable, not by adding to life an unlimited time. Basically means that us humans do not like to be dead, and would rather live, which will make their life more enjoyable. I say no to that because it does not add any spice to our life. Everyone has to die, so this would make it equal. We will lose a lot of resources if humans were to be alive for a long period of time. One and on that note, we if we do not have any stress, then there would be no spice to our life. It will be bland. As the law of nature says, we should have an equal, and there is a set limit to everything in life: death, life, emotions, and rules in general. So keep it cool and keep your mind stressful. Scientifically, your brain works hard and strong when it is in a stressful situation. A prime example is WRA, which is this is my LTC project. My name is Mahan, and here's my another story. I had my stressful days when I was in middle school. Basically, that I actually did not feel very stressed because I usually don't have homework from middle school. That was like a classic and a rule in ISG where students are not encouraged to do homeworks, but instead should do classworks. Which was very satisfying because I won't be stressful enough. I would have better grades, and I had better time learning stuff. But that was very satisfying. So was when I graduated eighth grade and was going on ninth. I was not very sure about my thing or strategy of coming to US or abroad apparently. Since that might be very stressful for my life in itself. Plus, I have academic stuff to do as well. So my greatest satisfaction was when I actually graduated 8th grade. I loved those days when summer started, and my grades were high and A's and all. Coming to double RA was not a mistake, but it actually encouraged me to know that some things count, even though they might not be satisfying to you right now. So please enjoy your life as it is now. Good life is always about you and your present. It all matters what you do with your life. And as I did, is was graduating school. Do that, or instead, whatever makes you feel happy. A good life starts with you and your decisions. Thank you. And this is Mahan, and I'm out.